When the pandemic hit, my son and I had a discussion about how we could make an impact and help our community when we knew that so many people were struggling. And his idea was to feed people and provide food. So we developed the Giving Table. And it was a small table that was a communal food table. And we invited the community to come out and get anything that they needed and donate if they could. And through that table, it just flourished, and the demand from people was astronomical. This table didn't only provide food, it developed this connection within the community that people were missing. Then one day somebody suggested I should just create a nonprofit, and that's how HCC came to be.
I am a recipient of HCC and the organization. I found them through social media, and it started out with a couple bags on her porch of food items and toiletries to make ends meet, and the impact she's had has just been amazing.
When the formula shortage happened last year, I had just had a baby, and I came across someone sharing actually HCC on Facebook, and that put me in touch with Julia, and she helped me find the formula that I needed that you couldn't find in store. Since the shortage, I've continued to work with HCC because I love what they do.
We needed the help. Her allergies meant that a lot of foods that most people could eat, that you could find, she could not. Because Julia was there, because she had that table, we got what we needed. When we were low on funds and couldn't afford Christmas for Piper, she was there. And so for us, it's important to continue to give back to the community.
Everybody needs somebody, and they've been there to help tremendously with so many, whatever the case may be. I've given back with the fallen officer. I have an in-home bakery that was named after my daughter, Gala. She passed away almost 6 years ago. She was 13 and she was being bullied at school and took her life. She was a beautiful soul, and she was my right-hand man. When it came to baking, she was always there right by me. I reached out to her and just, offered my services to bake and, that so they can sell, and whatever they made, give to the family.
These are not people who this is their full-time job. They really and truly come together as a group of volunteers to make something special happen. The organization has been growing. They don't seem to rest, and they certainly don't seem to rest on their laurels. You're like, great, we did 20 kids this year. Then they go, how can we do 100 kids next year? And it keeps growing, which is what's so incredible about it. And very tangible, everyday ways, whether it's clothes for back to school or haircuts, prom dresses, Christmas presents. These are the little things that make the difference in the quality of life that can, show you that your community cares.
We've helped thousands of kids and households and families within the Arvada community, and it just grows. And 2022 was an astronomical year. We were able to distribute, support, provide resources through our programming in the amount of $93,500. And so if that tells you how much we brought in, the growth from the year before, and all of that went back out into our community to support those in need.
She gave me hope again so that I can be strong, so that I can help others, which now I am a resource for others in the community, and I turn to HCC to help them.
To see HCC grow so quickly means a lot, because that means that the community is supporting itself. Julia's getting the help that she needs to provide. I love it, because it's the single mom who didn't have probably much to her own name that wanted to help her community. And she has grown at leaps and bounds and helps so many people like us that just need that help.
There's a lot of times where communities don't feel like they don't have a support system. And that's really, really hard. She's helped with lemonade stands, and she's helped with back to school programs, and she's helped with Christmas programs, and it's brought the community together, and that's big.
To see the hard work that Julia puts in, because she has a full-time job, she has, her kids. It's just a challenge to do any type of community involvement, and she's doing this whole nonprofit.
The future and growth of Hope Connection Community in my mind and hopes and dreams is that one day we can establish an actual location. Establishing a location allows us to develop more programs because we would have the space and the ability to support those. And the current programs that we have can expand and grow more. We have been providing hope to those who have lost it, and the support that we've been able to give, and knowing that one grocery order in a month that helps a senior out there that's also a disabled vet that we support, and getting to know his story and his history, and knowing that that food's going to go to him every single month, that moves my heart. Hearing the feedback of, if I didn't get this from you, I don't know how I would have been able to make it. Those are the stories and the experiences that at the end of the night I sit with, that motivate me to push forward even when I get tired, or I'm ready to say, I have had enough. This is way too much for me to take on. If I stop, they don't get the help that they need. So that's what I'm most proud of, and that's the most important part to this.